Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to New Face Entertainment. The federal government will regulate social media, not shut it down. Live Mohammed. The Minister of Information, Culture, Lai Mohammed, on Saturday, October 31st, stated that the federal government will only regulate social media and not shut it down. Speaking during a solidarity visit to Vintage Press Limited, the publishers of the Nation newspapers and Sporting Life, following the October 21st, 2020 attack at the organization's corporate headquarters by hoodlums who hijacked the NSAS protest, averred that the attack, which was clearly premeditated and intended to silence the voice of the nation, was not just an attack on Vintage Press Limited, but also on free press and democracy. Lai Mohammed will stress that the government will continue to support responsible journalism, revealed that they have reached out to all the major stakeholders, including Google, Facebook, NUJ, Guild of Editors, bloggers, and social media influencers to fashion out a policy that will make social media platforms responsible. He said, I know some observers may wonder how the minister can demonstrate the attack on the nation as attack on free press and on democracy, whereas a few days ago he canvassed for regulation of social media. In quote, I say to such observers that there is no contradiction in what I said before and what I am saying now. This government has respect for the free press. What we are against is irresponsible use of social media and fake news. We do not start this campaign against fake news. Yesterday, in 2017, we devoted an entire National Council on Information meeting to address the issues of fake news and hate speech. I remember I said that day that there is a new epidemic coming to consume the world. That epidemic is fake news. That epidemic will pose great danger to global peace and security. In 2018, we followed it up by launching a national campaign against fake news and hate speech. These were because we knew the danger there. We did not at any time say we would kill the interest. We did not say social media must be closed down, never. Social media is here to stay and it will be antithesis to democracy if one makes an attempt to shut the social media. Lai Mohammed, Lai Mohammed. Before we go to talk about this report, I do want to remind us that the owner of this vintage publisher, the Nation newspaper, I hope we all know the owner. Do you know? Yes, this Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu, the APC chieftain, is the owner of this newspaper. So just look at it. APC owner owned newspaper was attacked by hoodlums, which were not really why would NSAS? No, there is no reasonable NSAS, whatever. So it has gotten to the point that some hoodlums went to go and attack the publishing house. For what reason, we don't know. They're vexing their anger on the owner of because the hoodlums the hoodlums wouldn't have even known who is the owner if we're to go by the hoodlums are talking about. So probably if you said this was premeditated or whatever, it shows that it is just within them. They know it is just within them. It's the we. Look at the hoodlums attack and the publishing house, and somebody of that stature, the Minister of Information, is going. Of course, is the Minister of Information. We shouldn't be surprised that he's doing such a solidarity visit, but solidarity visit to who? Okay, we should know the owner. It is Bola Tinubu, so there is already a bias on that. So when people talk about some things and you begin to like want to corner it and want to like try to change the whole thing as if they're trying to be biased. Of course, people have to be biased in this instance, because the publishing house we're talking about is not just and it's not just anybody's publishing house. It is owned by Bola Tinubu, admitted by him. In fact, he admitted that he owns that. He admitted that he owns TVC, and but denied the fact that deny the allegation, maybe not fact, deny the allegation that he has nothing to do with the Lekki toll gate. Okay, good. Probably because of that one has issue with bloodstain with that. All right, so let's get that fact known before we go further. So it's talking about regulating social media and not shutting down social media. What do you mean by regulating social media? What Nigerians are thinking is, if you talk about regulating social media, that means people won't be able to talk about, to express themselves. People won't be able to demand for their rights when it is being infringed. People won't be able to talk about what is going on in their community. For instance, we all know that the government, we know what the government we're experiencing. We know that the government are not really doing what they're supposed to do, not to talk of like going the extra miles. They keep on promising us every 4 years, and at the end of the 4 years, there's nothing to write home about it. Democracy have started in Nigeria since 1999. We are already 21-year-old on this thing, and yet there's nothing to write home about. Nigerians, a citizen of Nigeria can come out to say boldly that yes, I'm proud to be a Nigerian. If somebody should tell you I'm proud to be a Nigerian, that means that person is just still remaining here in this country. The person hasn't gone out, hasn't traveled out of this country. If you travel out of this country, you will be ashamed of this country. Honestly, I'm talking about ashamed of this government. I'm not talking about ashamed of the people here, because we Nigerians are proud, but we're not proud of our government. Okay, so talking about social media, not shutting down social media, of course, he doesn't know that they have the power. Yeah, they have the power to say they want to shut down social media. Some countries have done that, but there are consequences to that. So you have the power to do whatever you want to do. You have the power to send soldiers to toll gates to go and do, and you claim that you are not the one. You have the power to show us video of Fashola picking camcorder from a place that has experienced different in fact, there were this series of gunshots, series of people running here and there. And even, do we remember the video showing the burnt what's it called, the burnt post, or where the toll gate was burnt? So all of these, well, how come the camera would just be there? Talking about fake news, talking about anything, I think government has a huge role to play in that. They are the grandmaster. We all know that government is the grandmaster, just like the Minister of Information. He already has a nickname, Lie Lie. Why did they call him Lie Lie Mohammed? Because, he comes up with a lot of fake news, fake this, fake that. When bag of rice is being sold in the market for 40,000, they will come out and tell you that the bag of rice is 20,000, and you begin to wonder, this is just like broad daylight lie. So if we're talking about fake news, I think the regulation should be forced within them, because the people learn from them. The people learn to loot when they see their leaders looting. The people learn to be respectful when they see their leader respecting citizens as Nigerian citizen as a human being. The people will do as you do. If you do 5, the people will do. So, but in all of this, the government is the grand master, and they cannot take it. You can't say you are looting, the people should not loot. Of course, we are against either of these. Okay, stop looting. You will see the people stop looting. Okay, good. I'd like to see your comment in the comment section. Please do leave your comment. What do you see? Is the government really going to make headway with regulating and eventually probably shutting it down, or they're going to go in to shut it down and face the consequences? Thank you for watching. See you some other time. Bye for now.
Please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Share this video. Subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends to subscribe to this channel. Subscribing to this channel.